Welcome back. We are still on the topic rigid motion and transformation. In the previous video, we solved a likely examination question on rigid motion and transformation. In this video, we are going to solve another likely examination question. This is our question. The question has 6 parts. So we have A, BI, BII, BIII, BIV, and BV. In this video, we will solve the first 4 parts and then we will solve the 2 remaining parts in the next video. So let's begin with the first part. It says that using a scale of 2 centimeters to 1 unit on both axes, draw on a graph sheet 2 perpendicular axes OX and OY for the intervals x is between -5 and 5 and y is between -6 and 6. So we are going to draw the x-axis and the y-axis, and then we will use a scale of 2 centimeters to 1 unit on both axes to number the x-axis from -5 to 5 and number the y-axis from -6 to 6. So that is what we have here. This is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. The scale is 2 centimeters to 1 unit on both axes. So we use this scale to number the x-axis from -5 to 5. Then we number the y-axis from -6 to 6. We have answered the first part of the question. Let's move on to the next part. It says that draw on this graph sheet indicating the coordinates of all vertices. I. A triangle ABC with vertex A that has the coordinates 5, 2. B that has the coordinates 5, 5, and C that has the coordinates 1, 4. So we are going to plot point A, point B, and point C on the graph sheet and join them to form the triangle ABC. These are the coordinates of A, B, and C. Point A has the coordinates 5, 2. So 5 on the x-axis and 2 on the y-axis. That will be here. Point B has the coordinates 5, 5. So 5 on the x-axis and 5 on the y-axis. That will be here. And point C has the coordinates 1, 4. So 1 on the x-axis and 4 on the y-axis. That will be here. After that, we will join them to form the triangle ABC. This is point A with coordinates 5, 2. This is point B with coordinates 5, 5. And this is point C with coordinates 1, 4. We are done with the second part of the question. Let's move on to the third part. It says that we should draw the image triangle DEF of triangle ABC when it is reflected in the line y is equal to x, where A will give us D, B will give us E, and C will give us F. So we are going to reflect the triangle ABC that we have drawn in the line y is equal to x to get the image triangle DEF. In order to do that, we will reflect the point A in the line y is equal to x to get D. We will reflect the point B in the line y is equal to s to get the image E. And we will reflect the point C in the line y is equal to x to get the image F. So let's do that. The points we are going to reflect are A, B, C, and we are reflecting them in the line y is equal to x. So A will give us D, B will give us E, and C will give us F. In the videos on reflection of a point in the xy plane, we learned that when a point is reflected in the line y is equal to x, the rule of the transformation is xy maps to yx. So when we reflect a point in a line y is equal to x, to get the image, the x coordinate of the point will become the y coordinate of the image, and the y coordinate of the point will become the x coordinate of the image. So we are going to use this rule to transform these points to get the image triangle DEF. Using this rule, point A with coordinates 5, 2 will give us the image D with coordinates 2, 5. Point B with coordinates 5, 5 will give us the image E with coordinates 5, 5. And point C with coordinates 1, 4 will give us the image F with coordinates 4, 1. So the x coordinate of the point will become the y coordinate of the image, and the y coordinate of the point will become the x coordinate of the image. We now have the coordinates of D, E, F. We can plot them on the graph sheet and join them to get the image triangle DEF. These are the coordinates of DEF. Point D has the coordinates 2, 5. So 2 on the x-axis and 5 on the y-axis. That will be here. Point E has the coordinates 5, 5. So 5 on the x-axis and 5 on the y-axis. That will be here. So you can see that point B and point E all have the same coordinates. Point F has the coordinates 4, 1. So 4 on the x-axis and 1 on the y-axis. And that will be here. After that, you join them to form the triangle DEF. This is point D with coordinates 2, 5. This is point E with coordinates 5, 5. And this is point F with coordinates 4, 1. We are now done with the third part of the question. Let's look at the fourth part. It says that we should draw the triangle PQR, which is the image of the triangle DEF, under an enlargement from the origin with the scale factor -1, where D maps to F, E maps to Q, and F maps to R. So we are going to enlarge the triangle DEF from the origin with a scale factor of -1 to get the image triangle PQR. So in order to do that, we will enlarge the point D from the origin with a scale factor of -1 to get P. We will enlarge the point E from the origin with a scale factor of -1 to get Q. And we will enlarge the point F from the origin with a scale factor of -1 to get R. Let's do that. The points we are going to enlarge are D, E, F. We have learned that when a point is enlarged from the origin with a scale factor, to get the image, we will multiply the scale factor by the point. We are going to enlarge the point D with coordinates 2, 5 with a scale factor of -1 from the origin in order to get P. We will do the same thing to E to get Q, then we do the same thing to F to get R. So let's start with D. Point D has the coordinates 2, 5. So when this point D with coordinates 2, 5 is enlarged from the origin with a scale factor of -1, to get the image, we will multiply 2, 5 by the scale factor, which is -1. So we have -1 times 2, 5. -1 times 2 is -2. -1 times 5 is -5. So point D with coordinates 2, 5 will give us the image P with coordinates -2, -5. Let's move on to point E. Point E has the coordinates 5, 5. So when we enlarge it from the origin with a scale factor of -1, we are going to have -1 times 5, 5. -1 times 5 will give us -5. -1 times 5 will give us -5. So point E with coordinates 5, 5 will give us point Q with coordinates -5, -5. And finally, point F. Point F has the coordinates 4, 1. So when we enlarge point F from the origin with a scale factor of -1, we are going to have -1 times 4, 1. -1 times 4 will give us -4. -1 times 1 will give us -1. So point F with coordinates 4, 1, when it is enlarged from the origin with a scale factor of -1, will give us the image R with coordinates -4, -1. We now have the coordinates of P, Q, R, so we can draw the image triangle PQR. These are the coordinates of PQR. Point P has the coordinates -2, -5. So -2 on the x-axis, -5 on the y-axis, and that will be here. Point Q has the coordinates -5, -5. So -5 on the x-axis and -5 on the y-axis, that will be here. And point R has the coordinates -4, -1. So -4 on the x-axis and -1 on the y-axis, that will be here. You join them to form the triangle PQR. This is point P with coordinates -2, -5. This is point K with coordinates -5, -5. And this is point R with coordinates -4, -1. We have now solved the first 4 parts of our question. We will continue with the 2 remaining ones in the next video. So see you in the next video and let's continue with the solution. Bye bye.